Yo, so let me tell you something, alright? You ever seen that movie, The Island? This shit came out when I was like 10 years old, right? And what it was like, it came out like, I think 2000, early 2000s, right? Before 2010. It was probably like 2005, 2006, right? And what the premise of the movie was like, the world's population got crazy out of control. It was like 16 billion. It was somewhere in the teens, I believe, billion. You see what I'm saying? And so what somewhere came up with was like, yo, we're gonna pick one man, one woman. We're gonna line them up thinking they want a retreat. They want some type of sweepstakes and shit. And they're going some shit called the island. It's gonna be lit. But when they get there, we're gonna line them up and kill them. You see what I'm saying? And I feel like the rap game, man, like I made a video a while back, right? Talking about the little beatbox I got, right? I brought up Spot God, man. He ain't get indicted, but free that man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really hope they don't really fucking keep fucking with that man anyway. Now, just reading the news articles they talk about, like, it's like, yo, did y'all really just like invest in this man to crash his car? Because that's what it really sounds like. It's like, I read one article, it was from like ABC News or something. They spotted him and they got him. I said, no, don't be fucking doing that, man. Stop that talk right now. I got aggravated. I get off the screen. But so anyway, like I said, in regards to the rap game, I feel like yes, it's reached a point where there's a lot of rappers, or excuse me, there's a lot of people who they look at as criminals, who are now getting into the rap game. Okay, I believe it was Deb Antney said this shit was set up to take the drug money. There's someone on that shit they just had on one of them TV stations where they was talking about like hip hop and shit, and they had Big U on there, and they had Deb Antney, and they had all the motherfucker Trick out there, all that shit. Like, listen, cause let me tell you, back when like Deb Antney got started up in the early '90s, the shit I got, you'd be lucky if you had a mixer for what I paid for my shit, right? Like a mixer back then, I think was like a couple thousand fucking dollars. For fucking mixer, shit don't record nothing, just a shit to route shit. This mixer right here was $60 fucking dollars. China, great, wonderful, love China. Anyway, so you gotta think like the only way you're getting the type of money for home studio gear. Think about it, like if just a mixer is 10K, is like 4K, right? The fucking the other shit you need, the monitors, it's like another like $1,000, something like that. Say, I don't know what the prices was on that. That probably hasn't changed that much since then, right? But say for like a recorded deck, it's like another 10K. You know what I'm saying? So let's just say the end cost is like 40K. And you in the hood, how you getting 40K if you got 40K and you in the hood? And it's the crack era. I'm not gonna say you getting it through that, because that would be wrong for me to say that and just assume everyone in the hood is getting it through that. But I think in a lot of cases that's what's happened. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't think it happened with everybody, but Deb Antney herself said it was designed to take the drug money. Meaning, like, I think she meant that as in it was designed for something to invest in as like a storefront. So what I'm saying is, I think the government, I've coined Operation 550. Okay, what that means is, as the tierman in the state of Connecticut, I'm pretty sure it's across the board, you get paid $550 every week. It's $11 every pay grade. All right, you get paid bi-weekly. The money goes straight onto your books. I did the math. I was not a tierman. It's $286 a year. You get $286 a year. Okay. So now I can see the state of Florida with Mr. Spot got him. They'll put a few million into a motherfucker if they can get 30 years labor out that motherfucker. And let me tell you, Florida different. Connecticut, we don't have chain gangs. The Midwest, Michigan, Florida, them motherfuckers got chain gangs. You don't get paid for that shit. You be a tierman or not, you mandated to them shits too. It's like part of your restitution and shit. It's fucked up. It really is. Those are the states where it's like real modern day slavery. Like, so it's sad and it's unfortunate, right? I think they're making certain individuals, certain rappers blow up just so that they can get them. It's like, okay, if we're gonna put $2 million into a motherfucker and we're able to seize all that money back, and then we get 30 years of labor out that motherfucker, right? For like $6,000. Instead of having to pay a motherfucker $60K a year, right? Let's just go by like what a cop salary is, right? $60K a year, you know, teacher salary, cop salary. There's a bunch of different salaries that start like 60, 80K a year, right? We take that, times that shit by 30, right? That's a big chunk of money. Take that them 30 years and put it at inmate salary of $268 a year. See how much money you gonna come up with, right? It's like literally a few thousand. It might be $6,000 something dollars. It's under 10K. I did another video trying to do this one because I've been trying to make this video for a minute. I thought I was getting way more. You know what I'm saying? I was even, and I had to pull the calculator out. I said, it's not fair. If I don't pull the calculator out, it's not fair. I got really add the number. It's $268 a year at the 550. You see what I'm saying? A week. So be careful with what, you know, like Chink said, man. Don't fuck with them lines. Them lines is recorded. For real, man. Like, if you talking about murders and you bringing up specifics, talking about like, yeah, I shot Pookie and da-da-da-da-da, and you know they got Pookie on the dead man card right here in the DOC, man, that's just all you need for your whole shit to get crashed the fuck up. Like, Trav, I'm gonna crash. I'm gonna start using that. All right, take it easy, man.